Hello! Welcome back to PÖFF TV. My name is Johanna Kristina and we're here right in the heart of the Black Nights Film Festival. Today we have an amazing guest joining us, the talented director behind the On Very Wings Go By film. So let's give a big welcome to Anu-Laura Tuttelberg. Welcome and hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Great! So, I wanted to ask you firstly, what inspired you to make this movie? Was it some kind of personal experience or some event that happened that inspired, or where this idea came from?
From many different aspects. So making stop motion films is a very long process, and also preparing for making a film, like animated film, you have to take it slowly. So I gathered ideas from very different aspects of my life, personal experience, also some travels that I took. So combining all sorts of different elements, I came up with this idea. Tell about some specific events. I was traveling in a rainforest in Mexico. Wow. Like I happened to go to a very beautiful place there while visiting a festival. And the place was like a beautiful garden of sculptures that was made many decades ago by a British like an artist, poet, and like a cultural figure. So by now he is already dead for many years, but he left this garden of sculptures there, and it's like half devoured by the nature. Very wild nature. So this gave me an idea to mix like artificial human-made some sort of structures or puppets with nature. And at the same time, being from Estonia with 4 seasons, I personally feel very affected by the seasons and like how the climate, how the weather changes our personal rhythm and so on. So I wanted to make a film in the nature, telling a story about nature, about how plants, animals, and also humans are affected by the changes, and how we should change our behavior according to the season.
Okay. Wow, that's really
a very long story.
Yeah, but really cool. Oh, I'm so inspired, like going to Mexico and everything, and I imagine like how beautiful nature there is. Wow, really cool. But what was the biggest challenge with this film when you were making it?
The first film took place in the tropical forest. Now this one that is shown in Black Nights Film Festival is a sequel of the first one.
Okay.
And now the current one is shot in Estonia in the winter nature on the seaside. So you can already assume that the biggest problem was cold.
Yeah.
Because it's animated, so you need to spend all the day outdoors in one spot, standing still and moving the puppets very patiently. And you cannot move around, so obviously you start to feel cold.
Whoa.
So that was the hardest part, to keep warm
and have the patience,
and
right?
And also like have the motivation, because
I imagine,
it took 3 winters in the beach to
wow.
animate.
Wow, good job. You had this kind of patience also. But how did you choose the visual style of the film? Was it a deliberate artistic direction, or did it evolve during the process?
Both, because making an animated film, you can plan ahead every little detail. So normally, if you shoot in the studio, stop motion film, you can calculate every millimeter of your decoration, of your set, of your puppets. But shooting in the nature, there's so much chaos also that comes to.
Also the weather changing all the time.
Weather changing and changing your set all the time. Yeah, you can start with a calm weather with maybe sunshine, and then it turns into a snowstorm. So you have to either try to adjust your scene, that you planned your scene in one way, but you see that the weather is changing, so you might have to change a little bit and start to animate even faster to escape the storm.
But did you have to start over also some scenes because of those like weather conditions?
Almost never, because every second is so painful when you're animating that you don't want to lose any footage that you already shot. That very rarely you do reshots.
Okay. But what do you hope the audience takes away from this film? Is there a specific message or emotion you aim to spread?
Yes, I hope that even though I now just repeated several times that it was very hard and painful to make this film, I also enjoyed the process and spending so much time in the nature, and I do hope that it is visible in the film, that somebody was behind those puppets and somebody spent all this time there, as you can see the days going by in each shot. That I hope that the viewer will take this feeling of like spending time, being connected to the environment and to the nature, and also letting the nature affect you, like not to try to move against it, but to try to be in the same rhythm.
Okay, great answer, thank you. Did you have a big team, and did you have a lot of disagreements, or how was it with the collaboration with your teammates?
We had a very small team. It was me who was directing and animating the film and writing the script and doing the set design or art design, and my producer Marianne Ostrat, and then I had another cameraman. I myself also did some of the camera work, and I had another cameraman working with me daily, Francesco Rosso, an Italian based in Estonia. And then I had an assistant who was also behind the scenes but not on the set every day. So like, let's say daily we were 3 people, and there were moments when I changed the people who helped me shoot. We also spent a couple of weeks in north of Norway, so while in Norway I also had a Norwegian animator helping me.
Okay, wow, so cool. And all the things went great? You didn't have any like big disagreements or anything?
Well, this film is very much like an author film, so I got to choose my team, and I wouldn't say that we had many disagreements. It was more like being a very strong team to to pull it
to
through.
make your dreams come true, or your things you were like visualizing. Yeah. But what are the most important moments for you in the film, or do you have any favorite scenes or?
Yes, when shooting in the nature, the moments that I can be most happy with and most grateful to are the moments when, you know, in working with changing weather, you don't control anything, and often you feel like I wanted things to go in one way, but they didn't turn out that way, and they are changing, and you have to adjust. But there are moments when the nature offers you more than you expected. Like you have some lucky moment when the sun comes out in the exact perfect moment that you couldn't even imagine so perfectly. Or in the film that we shot now, there is one scene when you can see there's a porcelain girl is standing at the sea, looking into the sea or towards the sea. And I had planned that there will be birds flying in the sky, and I was planning to shoot them and combine them digitally, because it's not really realistic to just stand there for days and hope until they arrive. So I was shooting for some days just the birds, hoping to get a good shot that I can later combine with the animation shot. And then one day I put the girl, set it up and started to shoot this part of the scene. And then the birds actually came.
Oh, really cool.
And my cameraman was shouting like, the birds are coming, shoot now, and I press the button and we have it like all shot in live. At that actual moment the birds did fly by, so that was a magic moment.
Oh, so cool. But is there anything you would have done differently now, or are you okay with everything?
And I think everything went very well, considering all the things that could have gone wrong, so I don't regret anything, and if there are any adjustments that I would like to make, then I can do that in the next episode. There will be a third part of this story, so
great. That's right. You don't have to regret anything, or
no point.
Yeah, no point, exactly. But thank you for joining us today, and we've uncovered so many details about this film and this story. So huge thanks to Anu-Laura Tuttelberg again, and thank you for tuning into PÖFF TV. It was really nice to have you here, and I hope I will see you here again. Bye!